What's up, y'all? I'm out here in the Fluffy Butt Hut, aka my chicken coop. My ladies are currently asleep now, and it's getting to be dusk out, so they went ahead and went to bed. But I just wanted to kind of document the task that I did in here today. Last year when I built this thing, I put in a bale of hay just like this one here, and it's pretty much gone now. There's just a small pile left of what I've raked up. Everything has decomposed. The chickens have eaten it. I'm sure the rats have taken some of it, but the entire bale of hay is gone. So I went ahead and raked everything up. So I've got all that decomposed, broken down hay and the chicken manure. So all that organic matter, a lot of really good nitrogen that's going to be able to be used now to go out and feed my plants. I'm going to wait until the frosts are gone and spring has come, so I'm going to kind of reserve that just so that I don't, I don't want to give too much nutrients. You're not supposed to fertilize this time of year, right? So they don't need all that. So I'm going to wait, and then I'm going to distribute that into some of my plants, mix it in with some fresh compost or topsoil kind of a thing. And yeah, so I've got a new bale of hay here. The chickens love this stuff. They love to sit on it, jump on it, peck at it, eat at it. Little bugs in there, I'm sure. They eat the little, this is a Timothy hay. And so of course the little sprout parts here, they love to eat all that and everything. This whole bale of hay that's here, I won't even have to take any more of it or disassemble it at all. They'll take care of that. It was funny to watch last year when I had this going. I would come in here every week and that pile would just be going down, down, down until there was no more. They had it all spread out, and then eventually we're here less than a year later and it was all gone. So the way that I have my chicken coop set up, I only clean this run out. My plan is only once a year, once, twice at the most. But I put enough of this stuff in here for them to have, what they need, so that it doesn't just build up all of their poo and manure, and that ammonia doesn't give off, because chickens, if you know anything about the chickens, they have weak respiratory systems, and that'll affect them pretty easily. And if you're wondering, well, where do they do their dust baths? So underneath their coop, I actually have a section that they can get into that has about 3 to 4 inches of sand. And then on the back of the coop, there is a evap unit. So in the summer, the coop is basically air conditioned. So is the underside. The sand does a great job at retaining cold. So they love to go in there. There's some dirt in there, some sand in there, and they love to do their dust baths in there. And that's where they also cool down. They also will, right now it's been raining a lot, so a lot of this is wet. But when it's dry in the summer, they'll push a lot of this out of the way. They'll dig their own holes. They have a tire over here that's full of dirt for them to do that as well. So anyways, I just kind of wanted to document the task of the day. It's a great thing to have the chickens. You're gonna get the eggs from them. You get the pleasure of just kind of hanging out with chickens, seeing how they live their life and interact with them. They're fun to watch, fun to be around. I let them out of the coop every once in a while. They walk around, they help me with the weeds, the grass, some of the bugs and things like that. But again, there's benefits there. I'm getting eggs from them. I'm getting some really good materials to put out into the garden. And it's just a fun time. So they've got a nice fresh thing of Timothy hay. And then you can see I have an automatic watering and an automatic feed system set up. They're just buckets with attachments you can drill into them. You can get those on Amazon or at a feed shop, Tractor Supply, I'm sure, places like that. Those are just kind of my starters. I do have some plans to change those up, something that's a little bit more efficient for me and for them as well. Of course, one of my goals is not making it as accessible for mice. I want it accessible to the chickens, not as much for the mice. So do another video on that another time with some of the renovations that are going to happen to the Fluffy Butt Hut in the spring coming up and the year to come. But this is it. This is their run. This is their home. And we'll show you the actual chickens another time. I'm not going to disturb them right now, but I just wanted to give you a peek inside of the Fluffy Butt Hut and show you the task for today. So Thanks, y'all. Don't forget to subscribe. Please also comment. I love to interact. Some of you guys have reached out. I really love to meet new people, especially people with common interests, see what you guys are doing, how what we're doing is similar or different, how we can learn from each other. So please comment. If you're watching this, you're still listening to me yap, please go ahead and drop me a comment. Don't care what you say, just drop me a comment. Also, like and subscribe, really does help me out. Let me know you like what I'm doing, and of course it helps, you know, my channel to gain some traction here as well, which is always a good thing. So I am getting ready to go and clean up the back area a little bit. I've got to empty a wire rack with all the supplies so I can move it inside and make me a little seed starting station. So stay tuned for that video where I'm going to be experimenting with different types of seed trays to see what the difference is and if either of them or any of them have added benefits and which one works the best as I venture out to start a vegetable garden and starting from seed. Let's do it. Grow on.